guys, what's going on? I'm Upon here, and welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I'm going to be real with you, I do not remember what we did last time, so we're just going to get into things and see what happens. Because we've got quite a bit to do, I would imagine. What I do remember is that we dealt with that castle with the mycelium, and we did a few other things with the witch, but that's all I remember. Regardless, we will see what there is, and we'll go from there. Maybe do some exploration, the works. Nothing too complicated, I would imagine. And yeah, we'll just go and procure as many quests as we possibly can in this instance. We're doing quite well for ourselves, I would argue, so we're doing quite well. Well, rambling aside, we're just gonna keep going. Alright. So if I recall correctly, yep, we've done a whole bunch of quests here. We've explored the majority of the southern area. We've got a few quests here and there, like Hold Our Head High, The Heart That Defies, etc. There appears to be hollow blessings. We do still have to explore this sizable chunk of the map, because we're not completely done with exploration in that regard. But that is perfectly fine, considering we only need to focus on other things. So I guess for now, the first objective for us would be to go and report our success of collecting the head.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
There's also a few other quests that we'll have to get into, but we'll worry about those later. For now, let's just prioritize this. I do believe we were trying to help a... Oh, hello. Here we go. Kind of lost my train of thought here. Well, let's just go clear them out. There's no harm in it.
Such a cheat!
There we go. Alright, there we go. Into Morgan's Hollow we go. We'll start with this. Alright. Oh. Here's the head of Morgan.
Thank you. I'll take it to the Seers so they can finally stop panicking. You've done well. I'm glad you had decided to become one of us. Killing you would have been such a terrible waste. Now your next task will be a bit different. It will require a certain level of discretion on your part.
Alright, I'm listening.
There's a hatchling who was entrusted with a rather delicate mission. His name is Vin. We sent him to Connacht to get close to Legate Denholm. The problem is, he stopped sending reports, even though we know for certain he's still alive.
That does sound like an important task to be given to a hatchling.
Let's just say Vin is uniquely suited to the job. The poor boy needs a father figure in his life. And Denholm, well, he has his own regretful past. You'll have an occasion to help build a happy family. A rather inspiring task, don't you think?
Should I dispose of him?
No. Vin must continue his mission. You see, Legate Denholm is a strong candidate for becoming a Knight of the Round Table. But he has his own mundane concerns. He regrets not having an heir to carry on his name. He regrets quite a lot, as you'll discover. Vin was supposed to position himself as the son Denholm always wanted. The son he could still have, provided he formally adopts one. We want this to happen, and it is your responsibility to ensure that it does.
Maybe Vin just doesn't want to be Denholm's son.
What Vin wants is of little importance, and he should be well aware of that. Besides, he'll be spending the rest of his life in luxury. I really don't see what the problem might be.
Alright, I'll see what can be done.
See that it is. I'm counting on you. Go, fly to Connacht, and may Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Alright, will do. We level up, which is pretty nice. And we are given Wayward Son as the quest. That'll be fun. Alright, next task. We're gonna go to the Heart That Defies next. Shouldn't be too impossible to get over there with relative ease, no less. Let's just hold our shield up. We should be fine. And you? Alright, let's give you a pet here. Ow. There we go. Just heal the bear. Per usual. If I'm correct, yep, we've got meteorite here. Always good to grab the meteorite while we can. And for each kill, if I'm not mistaken, we also get more damage output, so it's always good to get that sort of.
You'll pay!
There we are. Okay, we go down here. Grab the titanium. Unlucky man got crushed. Go right back up over to here. We'll probably set the bonfire so we can level up. Just so we have it. We'll go from there. There we go. Level up. Attributes. I believe the choice was getting our dexterity up. Yeah, let's get our dexterity up. And I believe we need to get that to 8, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Red Death is probably what we're going to be focusing on. Okay. We can increase our lament stacks, or we can start each fight with more lament, or we get grieve thy enemies. Dealing damage to an enemy has a 25% chance to grant a stack of lament. This will probably increase our stacks immensely. But killing would also equally do just as much. But I think for now, let's just focus on increasing our stacks amounts of lament really quickly. Because the more stacks of lament we get, the better. So it's a win-win situation there. All right. We'll save here under a new stream. Here we go. Let's go talk with Kubor. Here's the full heart.
Ah, so you've chosen to wrangle unwilling lives and cram them inside. I can almost feel them churning within. I'm curious to see what will come of it. Here, this is no peaceful heart. I hope your friend is strong enough to tame it. It was a pleasure. Give Bayor my regards. I hope his new heart brings him happiness.
Yeah, we'll do. Can't really go to that, so we'll just leave that alone. And I guess we'll deal with the Wayward Son quest now. Shouldn't be impossible to deal with. But yeah, we got quite a few quests. It is nighttime though, so we won't be able to actually do these quests until it's daytime. So we'll actually have to go elsewhere before we go for those. Thus, it gives us the reason to go through into the plains here and explore around a little bit before we go farther. Go from there. So we will mark forging a path, I suppose. And we'll look around to see if there's anything special along here. Because we might as well be thorough with our search, right? Okay, there's nothing on the path here, so that's good. Thus, we will go along here and then go from there. Oh, it seems like we got two sprints now. Cool. And they sound angry up there. I guess we can spare some time of mollywomping them. A bit of fisticuffs. Oh god, this village is infested with them. At least we're getting plenty of ethereal cobweb because of this, so I can't really complain. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see, yep. Alright, so far so good. Family crypt. Remains locked, only a specific key can grant entry. Huh. Okay. Oh, hello, Dibby. Dang. Did not stand a chance. The Undying Watch. Summon an undead every 10 kills. Whatever that is. Alright, well, we've made it over to here. Oh, hello. The Iron Gate. This is nice. A little, coven away from, the dangers that be. Hello? What happened here?
There are rocks everywhere. Can't you see? Where'd they come from? Must have been those Doriata bastards. They came here and buried the passage.
How long will it take?
How should I know? It'll be ready when it's ready. You'll just have to wait. That's all there is to it.
Okay, why do you think it's Doriata?
Who else? You think all these rocks fell on their own? Well, I guess they could have. But I have a feeling the Doriata helped them along.
Alright, well, hurry up. All of Connacht will pass through here soon.
What can we do? I've got to wait for Camelot to send more help. But if you want it done quicker, why don't you lend a hand clearing it yourself? Go back home and...
Okay. It appears clear, it's just... Yeah. Hello. Friending counselor to King Arthur, we get some magic because of that, so I can't really complain. Okay. We shall move up here. There also appears to be this, so we'll grab this while we're here. There we go. The Camelot Gate. Let's go up, see what there is, if anything. Okay, let me just see. I guess we go over here, over my dead bodies. Might as well get that 4 bloom. Here's, it's coming from this pillar-like structure. And there's multiple of them to boot, so that's fun. Alright. With the Beast Lair. Let's, cleanse this place. go. That's one drive down. Old tree staff and elusive gear. Okay. Got a bear, so we'll just take you out. Just take you out. There we go. Alright, well, we dealt with the thing rather quickly, and might I add. Then again, that's what happens when you go fisty build. You just punch things into oblivion, and there's no shot that they're gonna resist. But hey, another enemy bites the dust. Fairly certain that was it. But hey, it all worked well. Alright. God, that's a massive, spirit. Alright, well, for now, we don't need to worry about it just yet. So, let's finally go back and go to the Heart That Defies. And all that other jazz. But, yeah, for reference, the Heart That Defies, I believe I've talked about it before already, but I will go over it again. You had two choices. You could either go the romance option, or you could go the, you know, practical option. The romance option allows you to get a whole bunch of health. Or rather, the romance option takes away a bit of your health. Which can be replaced with the All-Mother Amulet, which, when you die, you get a boost to your max HP. I don't like doing that. If there is an instance where I have to do it, I will do it with a romance I prefer. But Fior is an option.
What do you need?
I spoke to Gavor, a stone warden. He managed to forge a heart for you.
What? That's amazing. What materials did he use? What else was needed? Oh my. I have for this.
Yep.
I will need your help, my friend.
Lie down, close your eyes, and don't worry. Gavor made sure the new heart is strong, if violent.
Okay, let's see if those... I suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is to look into someone's heart and tear it out, isn't it?
How do you feel?
It's different. Everything looks a bit like it's mired in fog. But I don't feel bad. In fact, I feel good. I feel stronger. I guess more will become clear with time. For now, I'll just have to wait and see. The measure of my debt to you is 2 hearts. I don't know how a man could ever repay something like that. I'll be going back to work. Visit me sometime. Don't be a stranger.
Anytime, bro. Alright.
Got something?
By the way, let's see what you got in shop. Nothing that we really need, though. Okay. I just wanted to check just to be sure, because I was curious. You could theoretically also get the Titan armor from him, which increases your maximum health. So if you wanted a very HP-heavy tool, you could actually go with that. Let's sell some of the more mundane stuff. Here we go. We can sell all these poison arrows. Anything that isn't 5 damage plus is probably going to be ignore. Okay. Increase encumbrance limit by 45. That's insane. Anyways, distractions aside. Let's Fallen. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't really use weapons enough to warrant a mana regen. Well, we don't use mana, period, so what's the point, right? On hit, has a 20% chance to apply haste. On critical hits, applies haste. That could actually go really hard, I think. Interesting. Let's go for upgrades here. Elusive Pants. Increase magical critical chance by 25% when mana's below a certain threshold. And we don't need that. Fungal Envoy of Mycelium increases max stamina and melee critical chance by a set threshold. And of course you got the Royal Breaches, which not exactly the most appealing, but you know, it's there. I could see a mage wearing this though. Royal Gown, it's probably good. On a magical critical chance. Not exactly what we want, but, you know, it's there. Yeah, apologies if I'm distracted, I'm just looking through these. But for now, let's just focus on the gloves. Here they are. There we go. They cost quite a bit to upgrade to the next tier, but we do want them upgraded, so how can I say no to that? That's just extra damage. So, yeah. As long as, yeah, so we're now dealing 19 damage with our gauntlet, so that's insane for what it is. And I think we're reaching the point where we're almost at the point where we can actually equip Sir Lancelot's gear. That'll be fun. Keep the gauntlets, though. And we just gotta do Sir Lancelot's helm and boots, I guess? We'll see what we have. Because I might just go with something else entirely, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, so... what was the, yeah. It's Z so that I can check my body here. So as you can see, we're quite the sight to behold. We haven't actually checked our character in quite a while, have we? So there's a quick view of what he looks like. He's not exactly the most ideal looking, but, you know.
I'm an outcast.
Whatever. Okay, we're gonna go by armor. Let's put some stuff away. Okay. Put one of those away. Alright, let's take some stuff. We'll go by armor here. We'll go by quality. That should probably be for the best. Okay, so Sir Lancelot's helm does have less armor. And it gets better with low HP, which isn't great, but it is there if we want to do with that. At +3, it'd be plus, or 10 armor. So it's actually weaker than the Abandoned Helm, at least in regards to armor value. I guess we go by price here. That's the next best thing. Increase critical chance by 15%, consumes 1 mana per second. If we were a crit build, that'd be ideal, but we don't have spirituality, so it's kind of pointless for us. Critical damage and attack speed. That could go hard, to be fair. Max stamina. No. So this will be potential candidate A. The rest is meh. Alright, anyways. Don't dual wield. Don't use magic. This could be good. It's merely critical chance when we are at a certain threshold. Don't use spirituality. Physical attacks would generate 10% of damage dealt as stamina. Interesting. This increases sneak attack damage, which we don't use. Hey, yeah, no, the best one for this one is actually the Lancelot chestplate here. Yes, it does mean that we will not get the weak spot damage, but the raw physical damage boost is just far better. And the armor we get from it is astronomical, so we'll carry that around now. So we won't be going with the Lancelot's helm, but that will give us more potential crit chance. So can we really complain? We've already got gloves, so we don't need to worry about that. Greaves. We've got one that increases critical chance already, so unless we find a better crit chance with other ones, then we should be fine. Okay, well, we can't really get anything from here, so I guess we keep the fledgling breeches. Lancelot's greaves aren't really that great. For now, we won't go with the greaves because the fledgling breeches are actually a little bit better. Strictly because the crit chance is something that we do want in bulk right now. But later on, we might swap that out for the greaves, but we'll see. Now the boots. So if we give it a +3, that'll bring it up to 10. If it brought to 6, it'll be 13. And it'll probably have the same physical damage, if not more. So currently, Lancelot's Sabatons are currently looking up. So we'll grab those. Fledgling boots increase critical chance by 10 and decrease noise by 15. That could be good, so we'll grab that. Because once we do reach the 100% for crits, that's going to be good. And of course, we got the dual Knight Cape, which increases critical chance in of its own right, so there you go. And we could use the Volker Berserker Totem, but we do want the stamina regen for the dual Knight Cape, so it merits keeping.
Exiled from my home by the red.
The plot for trying to get the gear set up is difficult, but it's necessary. And now I've got to decide between these two. Do I want more crits or not? Let's go into status. No, we need to go into attributes. Here we go. We're at 67 crit currently. Alright. So 67 plus 10, that makes it 77. We'll lose out on 22% damage, but we will get more crits. Alternatively, we just stick with the Lancelot's boots, but eh. We can also get this, which will increase critical damage and attack speed, which at the cost of physical damage from the helm is it's something. You know what? Let's not optimize. Let's just go for the whole Lancelot gear set. I kind of want to rock it for aesthetic purposes more than anything. Alright, go for armor here. Alright, Lancelot's gear set. Why not? We can't go for the gloves, obviously, because that's off the table. But we can certainly go for the helm and chest plates, leggings, and boots.
Set an example for others.
Is that ideal? Probably not, but we're going to go with it for style's sake. Alright, after that we go over to Wayward Son here. Let's go find Vin and let him know. Okay, save. Yep, hello.
Sorry, I've got no time for chatting. I'm handling something important for Legate Danheim.
Do you? Is that why you haven't reported any progress on your mission?
You're with the children. Shit! Fuck! Listen, please don't kill me. I can explain. I've been working on it, I swear. Things were going smoothly, but there's a problem. I think Legate Danheim might actually be my father.
Why do you think so?
I caught him giving me this strange look once, so I asked if something was wrong. He said he used to have a son but lost him young. Said the kid would be at my age now. So I asked how it happened, and Denholm told me. The weirdness got them. Swallowed their entire village. I wasn't with them. And that's exactly what happened to me. Except I survived because my mum told me to run before the weirdness came.
How old were you?
I was 6. I don't remember much. Just my mum looking terrified and telling me to run to the town, promising she'd be right behind me. I ran until my legs gave out. Stopped only when I reached the gates. That's when I realized she'd lied. She never followed me. I spent years on the streets after that, until the children found me.
It's a story like hundreds of others in Avalon. Not special.
But it all lines up. Denholm's local, just like me. If I could remember where my village was, I bet we'd find something to prove it.
Denholm being your father doesn't sound like a problem, does
But it is. I swore to myself that if I ever found that bastard, I'd kill him. I don't even remember having a father. It was always just me and Mum. He probably got what he wanted from her and left.
You don't know it was like that.
Fine. Maybe he didn't. But he still wasn't there when she needed him the most. And now the children say he's a candidate for a knight. What a joke! What kind of knight abandons his son and the mother of his child to be killed by weird beasts? He doesn't deserve any of it.
Have you tried talking to him about it?
Of course not. What could he even say? Sorry wouldn't cut it. And that's only if he regrets anything. Honestly, I don't think I could talk to him without wanting to kill him. And shit. I really wanted to succeed in this mission. The children gave me a home after he left us with nothing. But if it's really him, I can't go into this blind. Not knowing would eat me alive.
Well, I can try and find out if you're really his son.
You do that, and you tell me the truth. No matter what it is.
Sure, why not? I will.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. And I know you could have just killed me, so I'm grateful you didn't.
Okay. Well, let's go ask. Why not? The iron gate is blocked by rocks.
That's not good. I was hoping we could start the evacuation soon. Now all I can do is keep sending reminder letters to Camelot. Again. And knowing how things go, those letters will probably get stuck at the gate anyway, because those geniuses won't figure out how to get them through. Anyway, thank you. Here's your payment.
No problem. Fabius also asked me to make word lanterns. Says they'll help protect the fields.
Weird lanterns, you say? Of course, that sounds like Fabius. Always scheming. Always so subtle in his little power plays. It's obvious what he's really doing. Going behind my back to curry favor with the locals. He doesn't care about their crops or their lives. He just wants to be the hero of Cunacht.
You think there's more to it?
Mark my words, whatever he's promised you, there's more to it. Fabius doesn't lift a finger unless it serves his interests. I don't like it, but I'll tolerate it. For now. Just don't let him drag you too deep into his games. There's more than he'd have you believe.
Oh, okay. Alright, what exactly do you think Fabius is hiding? You seem to know him better than most.
What isn't he hiding? Fabius wraps himself in the guise of charity, but every move he makes serves the Red Church first and foremost. The lanterns? A means to anchor the Menhir for their convenience, not for the farmer's sake. Don't let his piety fool you. It's just another tool.
Okay. Why did Camelot choose to send you to Connacht anyways?
They thought it might be easier for me to connect with the locals, since, technically, I'm one of them. I used to live in a village nearby, but the weirdness swallowed it up, along with my wife and son.
How did you manage to survive?
I wasn't there. I was busy trying to make a name for myself in the army. I rarely came home. I kept telling myself that once I'd earned a decent position, we'd start a new life in Camelot. My son? He barely knew me, but you know how it is. I thought there'd be more time. That there'd always be a future for us. Well, I was wrong. I wasn't even there to bury them. By the time I found out, it was too late.
Where are they buried?
My friends told me they buried them in a crypt near the town. I haven't even had the chance to visit since I got here. Not that I could. After the weirdness and the Red Death swept through the village, I've heard horrible stories of what happened to the people who decided to stay.
I mean, I could clear the crypt for you.
You would do that? Thank you. I wasn't expecting this. But I'll try to prepare a reward for you if you manage to do this. The crypt was locked down after the outbreak, but being Camelot's legate has its perks. Here are the keys that will open the entrance.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll await your return.
At the very least, learning about the situation is probably for the best. There's also Taming the Unknown. So let's go talk with Crispus. Crispus? Crispus? I don't know. One of those names, I'm sure.
Ah, you've returned. How fortunate for both of us.
Indeed. Here are your items you asked for.
Ah, such inconspicuous little things. Did you know that cleansing them in the weirdness-repelling fire reveals their true nature? They may still appear to be mere banalities, and yet they become more. To think, you ventured into the weirdness and returned unscathed, all to retrieve a few items for me, as if it were nothing. You've become a true marvel.
You said you could tell me what you know about the experiments.
Ah, yes, of course. Now that you've proven the success of what was done to you, some things have become clearer to me. You see, from all the documents I've read and the research notes I've studied, I always believed that the way your treatment was conducted was for the greater good. It was meant to be the key to curing the Red Death. But now, I'm not so sure that the people who orchestrated your stay with us had the same goal in mind.
So your quest was, what, another experiment?
Of sorts. I hope you'll forgive my little ruse, but I needed some answers myself. And you've delivered them in a most satisfactory manner. Not that I expected anything less of you.
Right.
Farewell for now. I'll be watching with great interest, as always.
Well, we lost some unknown items, but it's not like we use them much, so...
What brings you this way?
Lal mentioned that Lugdur has been following her. Did you put him up to it?
Lulga? He's an eager one, isn't he? Now, let's call it, misplaced zeal. I may have suggested he keep an eye on matters, but harassment, that wasn't my idea. You must understand, I need to know what's happening with Fabius and his little indiscretions. Ludger's enthusiasm may have gotten the better of him, but his intentions were noble. Observation, nothing more.
And Lil? She's terrified. What do you have to say about that?
Ah, that's unfortunate. Not my intention at all. This girl is an innocent caught in Fabius's web. I don't wish her harm. I only wanted to observe the truth, as I always do. If Ludger has overstepped, I'll rein him in. We wouldn't want to give Fabius any ammunition against us, would we? But it seems you're more than an idle observer yourself. Tell me, why are you so interested in Lily's plight? Surely you've come here for more than just complaints about Ludger?
Well, she's in a difficult position, and she needs a way out. Can you help her?
Ah, yes. The poor girl caught in the web of Fabius's ambitions. But tell me, do you really think a man so fond of sermons would keep to his vows?
Alright, well, what do you want?
A simple thing. The truth. Lily must formally report Fabius for breaking his vows. Such actions cannot be ignored. Not if the Red Church is to reform itself into something greater. You'll be compensated, of course. A purse of coin for your trouble. And the satisfaction of knowing you've helped expose hypocrisy in its most insidious form.
You want her to accuse him? I could destroy him. Okay, so I guess that conversation ended. So I guess the dialogue tree there has ended, basically, so I'm not sure what was going on there, but okay. Okay, so I have a choice. I could either go for him, or I could trust Brother Fabius. I'm gonna trust Brother Fabius in this instance here. I'm not sure the whole details of what he's got planned, but whatever. Fabius. Brother Fabius, there's something you should know.
Oh, you look quite serious. Did something happen?
Lil is, expecting.
What? How is that even possible?
You see, when two people love each other...
Stop! I know how it happened, obviously. It's just... This is a lot to process. I wasn't expecting to hear this today. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do about it.
She'd like to keep the child, but she doesn't want to raise it alone.
I see. Please, leave me be. I need some time to think this through on my own. In the meantime, do what you can to help her. I'd be grateful. In the end, it's her decision, after all.
I wasn't...
Oi, and who do you think you are? I saw you with... Vitus gave me this job, so you'd better stay out of my way.
Somebody's moody. Well, Vitus thinks you're unfit for the job. I have no idea what you're talking about, actually.
Sure you don't. Then what? I know you're not Lily's lover boy. You've not been here long enough.
That's none of your business.
Oh, yeah? That's where you're wrong. I'm not about to let some harlot spread sin among Kai's faithful. I'm going to make everyone see her for what she is. and you'd better stay out of my way.
Huh. Right. Right. This is confusing, I must admit. I'm just gonna go with the idea that I'm gonna support the what's-her-face. They deserve a happy life, and I'm not gonna tarnish their reputation. That's my plan, anyways. Okay, I guess I go and see them. Let her know the situation.
This isn't how I imagine things.
Okay, I guess we wait on that then. That's what I believe is going on now. In the meantime, what we'll do is we'll go over to Hollow Blessings here and go see what that's all about. Alright, let's go over and head back to Maggot, I suppose. Well, is that it? I don't know. Let's go to Wayward Son, I guess. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what all these quests are going to be doing. Or, where all these quests are meant to go, so I'll just, worst case, I guess I'll just make sure I check each individual one and go from there. Alright, we go over to this portal here. Let's head out. We'll have to explore the cliff faces and all that in a bit, but for now, let's aim for the crypt. We'll go from there. Okay, we march over here. Alright, here we go. Let's clear this crypt out. Probably filled with the Red Death, but yeah, we'll manage. We will manage. Rah. There's no chance. Gilbert and Eileen, they're past, yep. Mira. Morven. Eldrin. Camelot Spearman. Lara. And, yep. Claimed by the weirdness, yet her love still glimmers. The lighthouse, her husband. Gallic, Erlar, and Lorin, swallowed by the sea's endless sway. Father, mother, and son bound as one forever. And the child's skeleton was also there. But hey, it's been cleared, so we've done that at least. Let's actually go into quest here. Let's see. I can tell Vin that there was only a woman buried in the family grave. Alright. Go back. Report our findings, and go from there.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
You're back. You know something, don't you?
I mean, you were right. Denim is your father. Found your mother's grave.
I bloody knew it! That bastard! Thank you.
Whoops. Should have, yeah, maybe not the smartest move. Let's... For the sake of the mission, let's lie. I think that has to be done. As much as, it's better we lie with an innocent truth. It just needs to be done this way. It's smarter. We're here to do a mission right, not necessarily, yeah, I know. Let's just not tell him. We're the best. Well, it's fine. Sometimes a lie needs to be done. Maybe one day when they bond enough, he'll probably hesitate. But it's clear he's not going to let this go. Not unless we lie, so. Just how it goes. Sometimes.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Alright. All the way over to here. Yep, once again.
Back.
Denham is not your father. See? This was in his family's grave.
But I was so sure. Shit! Damn, I almost got myself killed over this. How could I be so stupid? Am I even cut out for this mission? I nearly ruined everything.
You know, you might still find your real father if you continue this mission.
You're right. Though I guess there are plenty of bastards like him in Camelot. But with us, the children there, they'll all pay sooner or later. I just can't let myself forget who my true family is anymore. Thank you. Tell Self that success is close. I'll make sure I make you proud. All of you.
Will do. I saw your family grave, but your son's body was not there.
You... what? Why? And you think... what? That my son might still be alive? I don't know whether to thank you or run you through for meddling with my family's grave. But if what you're saying is true, then there might still be hope. And maybe you're not wrong. You've given me a lot to think about.
Sure.
I'll await your return.
Well, yes, it'd be rude to rifle through his grave, but, I mean, we uncovered a truth that he was unsure about, so... whatever. A small price had been paid. Now we go to Petrified Visage, go in, and let them know what the results are. I'm sure they're eager to know what's going on. Hello, Self. Ben will continue his mission.
Oh, I know. A little bird told me he'd already taken the final step. I'm sure there were plenty of fake tears and trembling lips. Vin is quite good at that. It would have been a waste to see such talent squandered on his petty grudge. He needn't have worried. Danheim will pay one day. They all will.
Will you ever tell Ben the truth?
Maybe. When he's older and has learned the value of patience. I've nothing against a bit of old-fashioned revenge, but everything has its time and place. He needs to see the bigger picture first. That's when you understand there are outcomes far sweeter than death. But enough of this. I must say, my fledgling, you've surpassed my expectations. So much so that I believe it's time for the next step of your fledging. I want you to make your way to the Forlorn Swords. High in the mountains there, you'll find a very particular nest. All you need to do is fall asleep.
What will happen then?
Well, that's for you to find out, isn't it? I can't tell you more than that.
And I just need to sleep?
Yes. Don't worry. We will see each other again. Now fly, my fledgling. Sweet dreams.
Alright. Level 50, and yeah, we're doing quite well for ourselves. Sweet Dream into Forlorn Swords, that is the next step on our progress for the missions at hand. I'm sure we'll get into those later. But of course, we have to deal with Connacht first, because we're not anywhere near done, I don't think. We've got quite a few missions left, and of course, we still got to find the Palamedes shield. So we're still in a situation where we still need to build ourselves up. But I digress. For now, let's boost our dex up. There we go. We've now got the bare minimum requirements needed. We will go and deal damage to an enemy, and 50% chance we get a stack of laments. There we go. And I guess we go to... let's go over my dead bodies next, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm going to try and restore that relationship. As much as I think it's wise to deal with Legate Demolum, I think we can actually manipulate him in such a way that he'll actually be a great ally. At least that's what I think will be the case. Besides, killing him seems like a bad idea currently. What the hell is this? Oh, I guess we just got a report back in.
Careful. How can I assist you?
I found Caleb.
I assume he fell victim to his own pride and tried to make himself immortal. Typical. That man had no sense of self-preservation. He thought life was driving him, but to me, it always seemed like he was racing towards death. I'm glad the matter has been handled. I'll even give you something extra for your trouble. And what about his research?
Caleb was trying to find the Forebloom and use it. Here's the proof.
The Forebloom? That's incredible. I'd heard the legends, but this journal shows there's truth in them. And Caleb, for all his madness, might have been right. If we could find the Forebloom, it could change everything. Bring us closer to our goal.
What is the Forebloom?
Oh, my little baby owl. It's clear you're still learning the ways of a true alchemist. Everyone knows the legend of the Forebloom. It's the origin of all plant life in Avalon. The very seed of the weirdness that gave rise to all life as we know it. Without plants, there'd be no animals, no humans, not even the Fordwellers. And since life tends to guard itself, the Forebloom has its defenders too. The Strawfathers, the Gloomfronds. All that protects life from the thoughtless destruction by humans. This proves that the seed of the Forebloom could be the pure spark of life we've been searching for.
Well, unfortunately it was just an overgrown Gloomfrond. I'm sorry.
Ah, I see. So it was all for nothing. We need to keep searching. I won't lie, I was as excited for this as a keeper for venison. But after so many years in the guild, I should be used to the taste of failure.
Don't worry. What matters is that we keep looking.
Ah, you're right. Tomorrow's another day. Each of us has our own research to pursue, and that's what counts. May Mother's strong arm embrace you.
So what do we do now?
There's nothing more for us to do together. It's time for you to spread your wings and follow your own path. And if that path leads you to find Phaedros, then your career with the guild will keep progressing. Last I heard, he'd taken quite an interest in the statue of the great beasts near Quanacht. Strange fascination, even by our standards. And yes, my little owl, you're off to find another mad alchemist. But really, what else did you expect from the Alchemists Guild? We're all a touch eccentric, aren't we? Don't worry about me. I'll focus on my own work. Something tells me our paths will cross again.
Alright, sounds good.
May Mather's strong arm embrace you.
So it will. So it will. As for us, we will be making our way past this over into... Oh, hello. Take out the bear. I guess we take out the druids as well. Yep. Yeah, they stand no chance against us. There we are. Now, if I recall correctly, in this misty swamp, there was the lady in here whom asked us to solve this issue, which, you know, we're doing good for her, so Might as well check up on her, make sure she's alright. She has ultimately perished, but we have granted her mercy in death, so... yeah. I guess that's, that. We resolved that situation quite nicely. We are gonna make our way over to... let's go over here. Should be impossible to deal with.
Who goes?
There we go. Yours didn't stand a chance.
Hold your ground, men.
I'll have your head on a pike!
There we go. Okay, inventory, bag. There we go. From here, I guess we can go travel back to the Queen here and go deliver some more materials. Okay. Yeah, we're making significant stacks at this rate. Like, just for the few excursions that we go through, we're making some swift progress. Alright. Off to see the Queen Bee. Casually take this. Hey, Ogre's really collapsing in a matter of seconds with that. We'll warp over to Brock Miala. And assuming I have enough, you know, word web, we should be good. I think we have plenty. Enough to, at least push us a few milestones ahead. Could be wrong, though. We'll try.
You are back, as I knew you would be. Do you carry the cobwebs?
I do. Here's your cob. There you go.
Go forth and gather.
I'm not sure how much we've collected thus far, but we've collected quite a bit, clearly. Nearly 500 in that regard, so that's nice. We're gonna need more though, so That's going to be a journey in of its own right. Actually, let's check the quests here. We still got a little bit more before we hit the 1,000 mark. So, I believe this is the last milestone, but I could be wrong. Let me actually check. What was the quest again? It's called Gifts for the Queen. Okay. Okay, so once we hit the 1,000 mark, we'll basically be done with the quest, it seems. But I do need to check just to make sure what it does, though. Alright, well, something for, food for thought, but, yeah. We're basically done, for the most part. Alright, we'll go to Kunox here. Let's see. Where do we need to go next? Really, all we need to do now is just, locate more, quests here, so... I guess the most important thing here would be now to explore this vicinity here. So we're going to go to Camelot's Gate here. And continue our quests. We got a few quests that we haven't gotten marked on the map, so we'll just have to embrace that fact. We should be able to find what we're looking for, eventually. Alright. Let's go looking. Okay, we've already been over there, so no need to go exploring that way. Apparently. That's a bit awkward, but okay. Ow. I guess we go over here. I don't think I need the Gwendolyn Low hammer, so... that. I guess we go this way. Where does this lead, though? It leads us back to here, so we don't exactly want to go around here. So instead, we want to go around. So we're going to clamber up here. Realize that we can't actually climb this part, so we want to go back here. And we want to go around this little cliff face of a rock. If only so we can explore properly the next bits of areas. Alright, the word begins. Hello, a cave hideout. Guess we'll check this out. No harm in doing so. with Bagandi basically got mauled to death. Hey, literally nothing here. Huh. I guess that might be due to a quest that we've got to deal with, but yeah, whatever. Maybe that'll pop up as something interesting later on. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. It may be resistant, but it's clear I can still clobber them, so that's good. Okay. My medium armor is suffering, but whatever. Okay, we're running low on food stuffs. The Wicker Man. At least we're collecting tons of loot because of this. So can I really complain? Okay, so the Wickerman's over there. Not sure where that leads exactly, but there is also Sweet Dreams over here. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff available to us, so... I think the word spawn are going to give us plenty of ethereal cobwebs, so can I really complain? The cobwebs will help us a lot, so... This might actually be a great place to gather ethereal cobwebs even, because in this area, you get 20 per takeout of those guys, so do it right, and you got yourself a plethora of cobweb. Let's go north. I'm actually curious. I thought I saw something, if we go north around here. Along this path specifically. Hey, 51. I suppose this is a way to get levels, so that's not bad. To bolster up our strength. Once again, Red Death. We will... I guess we could start back with some laments. Getting a stack of laments starting out would actually be really hard for, or really good for us. Killing enemies with stacks also works, but we'll start with getting more stacks of laments at the start of every combat. That is. We did manage to get the requirements necessary, though, if we want to do that route. I guess for now, what we can do is hop down here. Not the safest, but, you know. Hop down all the same. Okay. What's this? Alright, so this is a, Oh, I see. This requires all three. And then this opens up. Okay, so this is a very special gate, huh? We'll check that out later on. We don't need it right now, but if we do explore it, well, yeah, there you go. Certainly worth investigating later, though, it seems. I just gotta get out of this hole. Okay, I guess we've gotta clamber up and do some parkour then. Okay, well, I guess, we're doing a bonfire, escape. Let's identify a few things. Alright, let's fast travel. I guess we go to the Camelot Gate here. And I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, but when I return, we will be heading back over to this area here. We'll be ignoring the Wicker Men, obviously, but we'll be going down over here and probably making our way over to Sweet Dreams. Hopefully, we'll be able to find what we're looking for, but all in due time. See you guys in a bit. Okay, apologies for the delay, I'm now back. I'm not sure how long left I have, but I'll try and get as much minutes as I can in as possible, and we'll see how things go. Oh yeah, I guess if I hit a certain option, Steam just pops up, so that's fun. Alright, so I guess we stick down to this area here. We'll stick to the wall, basically. We have to deal with these guys anyway, so... Okay. Well, once it's daytime, we don't have to worry too much, but at night, this place becomes infested, so... It's good to know that it's a issue ahead of time, rather than it being a surprise and we have to worry about it later, sort of ordeal. But hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. Now, if I recall... Yeah, no, this is the term of Sir Dagnet. Unfortunately, we cannot open that door, so unfortunately, that will just remain closed until we get the Shield of Palamedes. Speaking of gear of that nature, actually, we can now wear these. So let's do that. I wouldn't say it's the perfect outfit, but we're gonna be rocking with Lancelot's gear set for a while. It's got a whole bunch of physical damage boosts, so we're gonna be relying heavily on that fact. And it is heavy armor in a way, so we will have that benefit. The only thing is that unless we are at low HP, we will not get any of the significant benefits, but we do have a 50% crit chance, so we're going to be rocking quite well all the same. The only difference is, compared to the entire build that we got currently, is that we are wearing the gauntlets that give us a punch boost, so... Oh. There was going on there, but okay. What's going on here? The Forlorn Sword North Gate, and of course, the Forlorn Point. We do not need to go to the Forlorn Swords just yet, and even then, I'm fairly certain I can't go there because we need the shield. Let's save here. And if we...
This place...
Yeah.
It still pulls at me. We should take a moment, just to be sure.
Yeah, King Arthur won't let you go through until you find Palamedes' shield, so... We're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place in that regard. But hey, that's why I'm being thorough and investigating every inch nook and cranny of this area. What I suspect is what we'll have to do is go down this pathway and a few other here and there. But basically, exploration is key here. Oh god. Oops. Well then. I mean, I didn't mean to fall. That kind of ruined everything I was going to do, so, let's see. Can I load anywhere? I guess we load over by a save, huh? Not ideal, but, whatever. It's just how it is. Well, at least we saved here, so that's good. We are going to warp over to here. Let's begin. Let's start processing the main quest. Oh, hello, cow. Yeah, let's start dealing with the main quest itself. It's time. Hello. I have the ingredients you were looking for.
Let's see. Ah, the raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects.
Okay, so you didn't need them for the potion after all.
Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious, it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see. Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
Okay. Oh god, I've gone small.
Ah, silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again.
Okay, I guess we're doing some, Alice in Wonderland shenanigans.
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
A drink a day keeps the clarity away.
Huh. Ominous, but okay.
If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the hiding place.
I feel like I have to be quiet here.
It would have happened anyway.
We trusted you.
The Wickerman.
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve this! Please! Let them go! Please! Wait! Just wait! There must be...
Well, that's just that, I guess.
Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am.
Maggot?
Yes, maggot. But I am a worthless maggot.
We're here to help you.
You are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot.
You ate the carrion. What does that mean?
I ate them. The vile maggot ate the druids, then ate Murig. And now the maggot is all that's left.
Did he eat them literally, or just betray them?
The maggot was born when Murig pointed to where his brothers were.
So Murig betrayed the druids by telling Camelot of their whereabouts.
Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live.
Will Murig die if I kill you?
Murig gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murig. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot!
Yeah. Maybe I should put an end to your suffering.
The maggot won't fight you. Kill the maggot!
Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Wake up.
Oh, there you are. It was an interesting journey.
What happened there?
Well, we have managed to embark on a journey together. Mine was rather still. I sat unmoving in the middle of something I like to call the Chamber of Memory. Then I saw you. Except it wasn't you, but the power you carry within you. That power had a face. One that no one remembers, and yet I knew who it was. Strange.
I killed the maggot. What does that mean?
That was you? I was sure I was getting killed by King Arthur himself. It seemed strange that he was there, but My ability to speak seemed very limited. I felt that I wanted to die, which was nothing new, to be honest, but at the same time, I didn't. I put my trust in the king. Now, perhaps I should be grateful, and yet I feel
I did an oopsie. I might redo that.
Inside me has died. Something important.
Yeah, I thought killing the maggot would free you from, well, maggots.
I am Maggot. Purig died alongside his brothers. Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
How was that supposed to help us locate the Minhir Ice?
It did. Things I'd forgotten. Things I didn't know I knew. It's not a scroll. It's a tablet, split in two. Druids kept one half. Priestesses kept the other.
And where does that leave us?
The druid half. It's at Sagrimor's castle. I don't know how he got it. He wasn't the best sort. His castle sank a couple 100 years ago. Just grim stories left now. But my master etched his name in my mind. It has to be there.
Grim stories.
He wanted to be like Arthur. Made deals with witches. Druids too, maybe. They promised him eternal life. Then his kingdom vanished. Poof, gone. Adventurers still...
And where should I look for the other part of the ritual?
Nianti. She knows. Priestess things. Ailey's too busy, so talk to Nianti. Do you need anything else? If not, then please just go. I need to be alone for a while.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm gonna load that. I don't want to kill Maggot in this instance. I don't think. And if he's interpreting it as King Arthur, it's probably for the best that I give him mercy in this case. Because I have a feeling that King Arthur granting mercy here in this instance is actually...
They whisper behind your back again.
If I don't die... yeah, no, I'll, I think it's better that I don't kill him. But I digress. Rambling aside. Just... gotta make sure I don't die from fall damage. Wrong load. Here we go. We'll ignore most of the things here. We're just gonna go down.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again. How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
A drink a day keeps the clarity away.
If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the hiding place. If you hadn't done it, you'd be dead as well. You did this.
Wait! Just... Oh,
Oh, the king himself. Yeah, okay.
yes!
We're here to
You are
help.
here, the worthless man. There are no more. I am the vile
Okay.
maggot.
Literally
The
just
mag-
betray him. Okay, so Murig betrayed the druids by telling Camelots of their whereabouts.
Yes, the maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like...
Will Murig die if I kill you?
Maori gave birth to the maggot, but the maggot doesn't...
I don't want to kill you.
But the maggot doesn't want to live. It doesn't deserve mercy. It doesn't deserve forgiveness. Kill the maggot.
Okay, so... Oh, I see. So you're given an option. Alright. True strength means forgiving your own weakness.
The maggot doesn't know if it can. The maggot wants this pain to end. Kill the maggot.
Perhaps you should find Murig. Sure, he's somewhere around.
Murig is here, inside the maggot. Murig was silent until now. Murig notices your presence. Murig is awakening. The maggot will try. It will seek Murig inside itself and talk to him. Murig should be wiser than the maggot.
There we go.
Oh, there you are. What a journey it was.
There we go. That's better.
And that King Arthur at the very end.
You saw King Arthur?
That I did. If I remember correctly, I was trying to convince him to kill me, but I didn't really want it. I just couldn't speak. Because it kind of wasn't me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because the wise king was wiser than me. He didn't let me die. He just said, actually, I don't remember what he said, but I feel like I've spent ages in icy water, and now I can finally warm myself by the fire.
What now?
Now, the world is going to change. My world, at least. And that's all thanks to you. I am eternally grateful for that.
How is that supposed to help us locate the men here rights, though?
Oh, it helped. Believe me. A good trip shakes things loose I've forgotten. Things I didn't even know I knew. And it turns out it's not a scroll, but a tablet split in half. One part was guarded by the druids, and the other was taken by the priestesses for safekeeping. A smart move, considering that back in the day, both the druids and the priestesses held equal power in this region.
And what does that leave us?
I know where you can find the part that belonged to the druids. At Sagramor's castle.
1 second.
He wasn't exactly a pleasant fellow, and I have no idea how the druidic half of the tablet ended up in his possession. about 200 years ago, his castle literally sank underground, and all that remains are some grim legends. But my subconscious doesn't lie.
Apologies, I'm gonna have to be right back. 1 second.
Etched Sagremore's name onto it, so it must be the only place where that part of the tablet could be.
Okay, I'm back. And the other part of the ritual?
You'd have to ask Nianti about that. She's much more knowledgeable when it comes to all that priestess stuff. Ailey's a good girl, but she's up to her elbows in work, and I doubt she's had time to dig deeper into the history of their order. So, that leaves Niante as your best option anyway.
I see. What kind of grim legends were told about the Sagamore?
They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur, and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagramore struck a deal with them, because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive structure just disappear? But, as you can imagine, none ever succeeded.
Well, here are the tablets containing the Menhir rites. What now?
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Okay. I can tell Della more about Menhir rites if I want it to involve them. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot to go over, but we will handle that next time. So here's my thoughts on what we're going to be doing next. First, we're going to be going over to here, so that way we can talk to the priestess about the temple. Maybe she'll have a quest for us, I'm not sure. But we'll be going to check in on them to get that resolved. We'll probably also go for the gifts of the queen here and there. But essentially, the main quest is almost done. We just need to complete it. There is a few areas that we need to go to after the fact, which is the Tomb of Sir Dagonet. And of course, there is the Wicker Men, which we saw in the rumors. So this area is going to hold importance, so we will want to go here later on. For now, though, our most concerning thing that we need to handle is obviously the main quest. But yeah. I think we've got a battle plan for tomorrow. We've got, well, next stream, rather, I should say. But yeah, we're going to basically do all these side quests, side hustles here and there. And then we'll finalize on dealing with the Menhir rights. And overall, we should be complete with most of the objectives that we need to do. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream all the same. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.